Hi, I'm Heather Moore, and this is the Cable News Roundup for April 28th. I'll start with Fox News and the O'Reilly factor. O'Reilly talks about the Baltimore riots. He says that the behavior there will deter new businesses from coming to these looted and burned low-income areas, furthering the plight of poor African Americans in Baltimore. He talks about gang violence in Chicago, and he talks about the earthquake in Nepal, and says that people should not get angry at God because of that earthquake. The Kelly File, there is a segment comparing the Baltimore riots to what happened in Ferguson. They talk about Freddie Gray and the Baltimore police being under attack. On Hannity, he's talking about the fighting in the streets of Baltimore. Freddie Gray's family attorney is a guest, and a Baltimore business owner is a guest to talk about how he's trying to protect his business from looters. Switching over to MSNBC, I'll end with Chris Hayes. Baltimore is under curfew. Town hall meetings talk about poor relationships between the police and poor African American Baltimore communities. The crowds are saying that the death of Freddie Gray was just a usual Baltimore occurrence, and a member of the infamous Bloods gang was interviewed, and this gang member called for peaceful protests. The Rachel Maddow Show, before the curfew, Baltimore saw more peaceful protests. They talk about children of Baltimore being kept home from school and community members feeling very upset with the Baltimore police. And the last word with Lawrence O'Donnell, the Baltimore police have arrested people who have not followed curfew. They discuss the investigation into the death of Freddie Gray, and a shooting was reported at protests in Ferguson, Missouri. So now you know.